I was wondering if you know of any research in the U.S. documenting the adaptation process as done by people more in the field rather than the published studies, which are probably some of the better examples. Do you know of any stock taking of how well or how poorly it's done in practice?
I think that is something that with the adaptone that David Chambers from the National Institute of Health is interested in starting. I think the idea, to me, it might be more, as I mentioned before, narrative or case studies that people are willing to share. And sometimes I feel that if it's in the confines of, sometimes internal societies or groups, people are more willing to share that than on national platforms, such as something like the NIH would launch, for example. So that's why I made that suggestion, because I do feel that we have a lot of, within our US-based organization and some of the international ones I belong to, communities of practice or other kind of subgroups within societies or organizations that we belong to, where we can start sharing some of these exemplars and maybe lessons learned, whatever you want to call them, and kind of have them kind of vetted.
Yeah,
I think that's something that we could certainly talk about at future meetings. But I do feel the other point that I was making is conferences letting people have venues with kind of sub-themes in the area, whether it's poster sessions, roundtables, whatever, so that people can kind of, again, share those areas as another kind of venue to collect those things that you're talking about.
Right. It occurred to me as you were talking about that the World Bank for a few years was having an annual failure fair in which participants would come and give a presentation on their failures and draw lessons from it. And I know there's a lot of interest in sort of destigmatizing failure and realizing it's a great source of learning.
Yes. Yes, I totally agree with you. We need to maybe even change the name of that.
Right, exactly.